Hey guys, MGH here. Welcome to another episode of my Roma career mode. In the last one, we had 2 games against Napoli. We were knocked out of the Coppa Nazionale, which absolutely sucked balls. And then we lost against them in the league. So we are in catch-up mode. Juventus are slowly building up a bit of a gap between them and us. So it's a little bit stressful at the moment. And what makes it worse is my bloody players are knackered all the time. Look at this. So we're going into a game against Udinese there. We obviously have a huge chance to go get 3 points against them, but they have a very tough team. Muriel up front with Di Natale. They've got a very strong midfield and defence as well. So despite my players being knackered, I was trying to find the best lineup I could, and it meant I had to use Laic at left wing and Morata and Totti up front, which, let's be honest, anything with Totti up front's pretty awesome, but Morata I've been struggling with. You guys know that for a fact. I'm just waiting for that game where he makes me realise how good he is. So maybe he'll just score an amazing goal after this episode, or, I don't know, maybe he'll score one in this one, who knows. I actually can't remember what the goals look like. How bad is that? My memory sucks sometimes. I literally edited this half an hour ago. Either way, like I said, hoping Morata can actually start performing soon and get me some goals. But I tell you what, this game started off poorly. Di Natale, even though he's like 107 years old, he still manages to put in these performances day after day, and that is a fantastic goal. His left foot is just shockingly good. And there you go. Like, it's as simple as that. One lapse in concentration, pass down the left side there. My defence is completely destructed. And there you go. Easy goal for Udinese, and they go 1-0 up, despite us being at home. But we're going to get back in this game, aren't we? Right? When we're Roma, we're kind of like, top 2 for the whole season. Let's see if we can actually get back into this game. We should be able to. Pjanic here tries to pick out Totti, but Totti wasn't making the right runs. His work rates aren't the best. Morata doesn't seem to be doing much either. But what Totti does have is he is very passionate. He wants to get that ball back so bad, and he didn't stop. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the goal there either, and that was half-time. So we got close, but not close enough. And now in the second half, all the way up to the 80th minute, nothing happened whatsoever that's worth showing you guys. We finally get another attack on here. What can we do with it? That's the question, because they're being very good defensively, Udinese. And I wasn't feeling like I was going to get a goal anytime soon. So strong at the back there. They were closing the gaps, really being high-pressured whenever I got the ball, and it was difficult to break them down. So I was trying everything. I was going down the left, I was going down the right, going down the centre, and I just get knocked, like kind of pushed, noshed. I get knocked off the ball, pushed, whatever you want to call it, and it goes out of play. And that meant I just could not grab that goal to equalise. So guys, we've lost. No, we've lost a home game. It's not good enough. That goal killed us in the first half, and from then on, I absolutely sucked. What can I say? It was a tough game, and Udinese are, in 6th place now. They might just reach top 5. Napoli are just ahead of them there by 8 points, so we'll see what happens there. So let's move on to the next game. Let's put it behind us. We've got a game against Torino now, who also have a very good team, but recently promoted, things like that. Does work against them. Technically, this should be one of the easier matches of the season, and that is such a stunning stadium. It really is one of my favourite stadiums in the game now. I want to use it in my new Rage to Glory series, and I think I will, If it's in Ultimate Team, I'm pretty sure it should be. I think all of them are, that have been custom made at least. But anyway, we get very close to opening the score there in 5 minutes of the game. We get ourselves a corner, and we're going to whip this one in with Florenzi. Let's see what happens here. Getting very close with it. It comes out to Cerci again, and look at that, just block after block after block, and it just was not working out for me there. And a few minutes later there, into the 34th minute, not really a few minutes, but you know what I mean. Torino were on the break here, and when we've got 3 at the back, I have noticed on the counter-attack, I do struggle. I really do struggle, because especially if I'm using players like Burdisso and my youngsters, it's just so difficult to mark them up when they're not experienced and don't have good stats. And it showed in this goal here. I mean, Immobile, great young player there, but he should not have scored this goal. Firstly, the cross shouldn't have got in. Secondly, I should have won that goddamn header. And third, I should have been marking that guy much more tightly than there was. And that meant we conceded. We are conceding so many goals at the moment. It's just not good enough. I'm feeling very leaky at the back. Maybe I need to invest in another defender in the summer. Who knows? But Gervinho is on the run down this left side. What we're going to get from this, we're going to pass this one into Caprari, knock it over, and look at that. I got so lucky. I blocked my own shot, and off that, it bounced and hit someone on the hand. So there you go, handball, and Cerci steps up to tuck the penalty away, and that is a lifeline. We've got ourselves a goal back. And a few minutes later, I was full of confidence. The momentum was with me. And look at this from Caprari. A lovely turn into Cerci again. Knocks it onto his left foot and just finesses it. Oh, and that was one of the biggest goals I've scored, guys. I really do think I was in a bit of a bad run of form at the moment, and this could be the winning goal, and it's a lovely one as well. And when it went in, I can't tell you the amount of relief I felt, because I was struggling, like I said, in a real dip of form to score goals and stop conceding. It was very difficult for some reason. And but it's not over yet. 88 minutes in. Are we going to concede one of those bullshit goals in the last few minutes? I really hope not. We've done so well to get this game back on our terms. And look at that. Of course they block it right there. What's going to happen here? You guys can guess what's going to happen. They're going to whip this one in. And it's going to go right on his noggin. And he's going to... Oh, yes. Right. I got you. You know I got you, guys. Like the video if I got you there. You thought they were going to score. But they didn't. There you go. 2-1. A victory at home against Torino, and that is a massive 3 points. When Arsenal beat Newcastle at the weekend, it's one of those games where it's a real statement, and I feel like that was my one. And there you can see we are so close to Juventus, just 1 point behind them now. Oh my God, they've drawn one more game and lost one more game than us, so it really is so tight at the top there. Milan doing brilliantly well to keep up with us as well, and Inter and Napoli as well. Inter, I did say, weren't exactly the favourites to be in the top 5 last episode, but they certainly are now. They are really getting up there. And Napoli, they're kind of dropping off as well. It's a little bit strange. Either way, we move into this game with that confidence. Cerci runs through and goal. You ready for one of the best goals I've scored? Look at that. Oh, the Berber spin, followed by a beautifully crafted right foot shot there into the top right corner. That was stunning. Let's have a look at a replay of this. One touch, Berber spin, and a lovely finesse shot. It was a finesse shot. I don't know why he didn't put curl on it, but I don't give a shit. That goalkeeper couldn't save it, and it's a lovely goal. Look at that. Oh, that was so close to being saved. I would have been gutted. Here you can see a better shot of that. He really did get close, but it was a beautifully worked piece by Cerci there to beat the defender, and it's a lovely, great goal as well. And now we move on into the second half. I want to extend this lead. We've got to be getting 3 points if we want to stay next to Juventus, because there's no doubt in my mind they're going to win their remaining games. And if they are going to drop points, it's only going to be maybe a draw, so 2 points dropped. We need to win as many as we can to make sure we're there for when they are dropping points and overtake them, because being top of the table would be... I'd be really proud of that. It's been a weird season because I started off really well. I didn't concede for ages, and that's a great goal, by the way. A lovely header by Strootman. Yeah, I was defensively fantastic. Then about, 10 games in, I started hitting some great form where I was scoring lots of goals but conceding as well. And then recently I just hit that bit of form where I wasn't winning games, I wasn't picking up points enough. And now I think I'm coming out of that form. Against Torino, that win really has pushed my confidence with this team, guys. And now we get a 3-0 win away from home. So that is, again, another massive result. And now we're moving into the last game of this episode. And this one is pretty big as well. It's another match away from home, the second in a row here against Cagliari. Amazing players such as Ibarbo. I mean, Ibarbo is someone I've been looking at to potentially bring into this team. Maybe in the summer, I don't know. I've got so many players on my mind that I feel could do a great job with Roma. But I've always said I wanted to keep this one kind of realistic. And so maybe those aren't the signings for me. But there you go, guys. The chipped goal. I've been trying to get one for every episode because the goalkeepers just cannot save them for some reason. I feel kind of bad doing it. I feel like I am exploiting the game because you look at the goalkeeper here. It's like they've been coded in a bad way. They just don't jump for it, and if they do, they never reach it. So it's a bit of a strange one, but obviously it's a beautiful goal when you do actually finish them. And they're pretty difficult to get on target. You have to get the exact amount of power right. And I did on that occasion as well. Now into the second half, guys. We're still 1-0 up at this point. Moving on into the 60th minute. They can't get a goal back, surely. Of course they fucking can. They've got Ibarbo up front, who is, I don't know, he's good at everything in this game, especially at heading, because he's such a tall player. Good jumping as well. Totti with a really lame shot there. I was hoping to get much more power behind that. Please don't drop points now. We're just on the up. Let's see if we can get that winning goal. Head that one back out here. Strootman. Over to Gervinho, who's been having some great games lately. Over to Totti here, who can't quite jump for it, but he wins it back. Laic, please provide Totti with some good assistance. And there you go. Totti takes it around the keeper, or almost takes it around him, but he still finds that goal. What a finish that is. And that gives us 3 points, again, away from home. A really massive victory, that one. And Totti, the legend himself, pulled me out of a ditch there. And there we have it, guys. Yes! Oh, claps all around. Round of applause for me. I'm top of the league. There you have it, by 2 points. Now, the next episode is huge, guys, because there is not many games left. We're at 32 games now. Can we hold on to this first place? I just don't know. It's going to be such a tough one. I can't wait to play the games, and I can't wait to show you them tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like rating, and I will see you in the next episode very soon.